We're back on course. There we go, 1.8 miles from home. Right, mate. Somebody else got the radar. There we go. Now, some of you may remember seeing this a few days ago when I came out with the dog. Now I've got a slightly higher vantage point on the mountain bike than I did walking. It's only a few inches, but makes all the difference. Now I've got my sunglasses on. Oh, nettles. Now I've got my sunglasses on, which makes all the colours pop, and it really does look green. And they do need to come down and sort this path out. Really narrow now. Yeah. People keep an eye for me. That's nice of them. Right. Thanks very much. Ta. Well, that was a nice passing of the waves. Those Wayno's photos, I think it is. Now, he's a nice chap, and one of his videos was asking what is the most efficient animal on the planet. That could be kale, I'm not sure. Anyway, so what is the most efficient animal on the planet? Number 3 is a salmon. It's so slipstream that it's hardly uses any energy. In fact, it can actually swim up rivers in fast-flowing currents. The second most efficient animal on the planet is the condor, which I believe is a type of vulture, and that is efficient. And answers in the column, in the comments below, if you know what number 1 most efficient animal is on this planet. And I'll tell you, it's a human being on a bicycle, the most efficient animal on the planet. How we come to that conclusion, I don't know. But I take him at his word. If I was to trust any YouTuber, he would be one of them. Yes, the most efficient animal on the planet is a human being on a bicycle. Now, I know that myself for a fact, because when I go out walking, when I've got my heart rate monitor on and my tracker working, I know how many calories I burn off. And I know how many calories I burn off per mile when I'm walking. And when I'm cycling, I burn off 1/5 of that. So if I'm out cycling and I burn off 200 calories, that would be the same as if I'd done the same distance. I would have burnt off 1,000 calories. So that does make it more efficient. There we go. Change down the gear for when I step back on. Yeah, I missed lockdown. Hi there. Right. Another empty field. Obviously corn or something growing in there. Just see the stalks. As we've seen, it could be oats, barley, wheat. Back into a normal gear. Now Alex Bellfield's followers, I've given my channel a right good boosting. When I last looked at one of the videos that I put out, because I received a few evil comments from their followers, obviously getting paid because they just come on and spout nastiness without actually quoting any facts from the video. So I'm beginning to wonder if they are paid to come and harass me. I wonder how much he pays them, 10 quid? Well, anyway, Alex Belfield has given me another 8,300 views this week, and he's also given me over 200 hours of view time, which is rather amazing, because normally I wouldn't get half that. With the genuine followers that I have. Yeah, so well done, Alex Belfield, sending your followers to me. I guess I'm going to have to do another video now, congratulating the followers for making my channel so much better. I've had an extra 24 followers this week, so which is pretty good. I think I started with 360 something last week, and now I've got, I think it's 370, so it's, yeah, whatever it is over the period, this period, I've received it's a bit of an effort to get up this. Never used to be. Let's not risk it today. We're going to walk across. I see someone's put up a new fence. Now this is another railway station. Station house in front, and we're going to go down the tracks between the platforms. Here it goes. Hi there. Hi. Bit nice and dark, cool. Yes, but getting back to the depression thing, now he's berated people for having depression. I know there is some kind of what do you call it? Therapy, shock therapy, where you shock them into pulling their socks up by being quite stern with them when they say they're depressed. Your reply should be something like, well, "Pull your socks up, man," and that can sometimes knock people out of it. But when you don't know that person might not need that. What they might need is a little bit of compassion and empathy, rather than being berated. But anyway, this YouTuber had a go at Alex Belfield, and no doubt his ratings were doubled as well. But yes, a bicycle like I'm doing now really will lift your spirits. It doesn't matter if you're fat or you're old, just get out on a bike. You don't have to go like like a bat out of hell. You can go slowly, like I'm doing right now. I'm only doing 6 miles an hour. I'm just pedaling along here, although my average is about 9. I'm just pootling along, enjoying this, what used to be a station. There's another station that in my ramblings on I forgot to mention. Oh, they've taken the gate right away. Oh, that's brilliant. Wonder why that is. Is it broken down or something? I don't know. Maybe it was falling. It was falling down before. It was leaning right over. Right. Anyway, a nice little S bend again. Go down a couple of gears to go make life easier as we go through here. Through. Now this. Some of another part of the station house there, and it's part of the I want to say embankment, but it's not. It's a platform. You've seen one platform back there, so and there's another platform there. So it must have been quite a long station, this one. We've got a place called Great Hatton. Is quite nearby. Oh, we've got this bit of a hill to go up. Right, I'm on my lowest gear now because I didn't have any speed on the approach. Wobbly as I'm pedaling away back up to the big ring at the front, get some speed up. Yes, we'll continue with our depression talk. Now, sunlight and fresh air will do you the world of good, no matter how depressed you are. And a little bit of exercise will relieve the anxiety. There's a lot of, I don't claim to be a scientist in mental health issues, but when you get stressed, your body releases a hormone called adrenaline. Adrenaline is a fear and flight response, which gives you the energy to get up and go really quickly. You know, some of the trees there. Now, if you don't burn off that adrenaline, your anxiety levels start to go through the roof. And increased anxiety leads to more stress, and stress can lead to depression. I know, I've been there. Now, two years ago, I did a charity bike ride, well, a series of charity bike rides, and I actually did over 200 miles, and I raised £200. But it was going through this gate here that I took it rather wrong, and I fell off. I didn't hit anything, I just stopped and I didn't put my foot down properly. So I tumbled over, but I still broke my finger. Don't know why or what I broke it on, but it was not hurt. And of course I then had 8 miles to go. And 8 miles to cycle back home from that particular place. As I'm up to 8.5 miles now, would have been 8.5 miles back. Here we go. Run that one easy. Back up to the high gear. Carry on. Nice little house. Again in the middle of nowhere. Another tight bend with a big root in the way. I can hear a car, so I'm going to have to stop. Oh, it's flashing me on. Right. Thank you. Oh, he's parking up to take his dog for a walk, by the looks of it. Right, so anyway, we're up to 1 hour and 5 minutes on this one battery. Now I set the rear cameras, got the image stabilizer, and the front camera is on boost 4.0 at 4K 24 frames a second, which will give me some cinematic footage, I believe. Now there's a clearing up ahead with a bright bit of, just beyond there is my bench. This is lovely. This is really nice. And this bench that's up here is the first bench really since the railway cottages. And there it is, right there. I'll sit there nice and quiet, change the batteries and carry on. Stop. Oh, that's my little snack over. Oh, there. Oh, man with his wonky hat, wonky glasses. Toothless granny. Hi there. Woo woo! Bit of an echo. Do that for Sarah. Way up, right. Which side is it going? Right. Okay, thank you. Ta, thank you. In England we cycle down these paths on the left, same as you drive on the left. Right. Burton Lane, it says.